Hello everyone, my name is Serge. Uh, I'm gonna do my Java assignment number 4. And today I'll be dealing with conditions and loops in Java. My first part of my assignment today is to print out this number, and there's a certain pattern they are following. So I have to make sure that I tackle that pattern as well. Um, So my first statement is to ask the user to give me a certain number of his choice, and after that, as you can see, I use the scanner to make an input bridge so that I can ask the user to put in a number, and the given number I called it n in capital letter, and then I impose certain conditions to my output. So in case we have we are starting our counts from zero, above zero, we're gonna have a pattern of +4 to the previous count. So because my pattern that I have been given is starting from 1, I have to impose another condition saying that if my first count is 0, the system is gonna print out number 1 immediately. So let me just run it and see if it's running correctly. As you can see, it's asking me to put a number. Let's put maybe 40. If I do enter, you can see that it's starting from 1. Every time it's gonna add 4 to the previous count, and it's gonna stop exactly to 40. So I can say that my program is running successfully. And my second part of my assignment today is basically to do the same thing, but I'm gonna print it backward to 0. So it means from any given number that I'll be asking the user, it's gonna start from that number and go backward till and stop to 0. The same thing, I had a statement asking the user to put a given number, and that number I called it n in a capital letter. It is my for loops that are gonna help me to print out that pattern starting from the given number to 0. And let me just run it and see if it's also working properly. As you can see, it's asking me to put a number. It just put 5. If I click enter, you can see that it's starting from 5 and it's gonna end exactly to 0. Another part of my assignment today is to ask the user to put in a word, and then after I'm gonna print each character out one by one. So we have an example of this word right here, hello. My first statement, as I mentioned before, is to ask the user to put in a word, and after that I just used an array that I called word array, and then I imposed another condition to my statement that is going to help me to print out each letter of my word one by one. So let us just run it again. So as you can see, it's asking me to put the word. Let me type in hello. When I click enter, it's gonna start from the first H and print every single character up to the last one. So as you can see, my 3 programs are running successfully. Thank you very much for your for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.